Hello, welcome to another update of my dividend investing portfolio updates. So if you're a subscriber, awesome, really happy to have you back. And if you're new to the channel, what I'm doing is I'm just using Wealthsimple Trade to buy and sell dividend paying stocks in Canada, and I'm tracking my progress with this custom Google sheet that I made. Links to everything are in the description below, and basically, yeah, I've been going for about 9 months so far. My stock value in the portfolio is sitting around $18,330. I have about $280 in cash today that I'm going to spend in this video, so you can follow along with my exact progress about how everything is going. But basically, since I started in September, I'm up $2,087. That's my total gain. That's amazing. That's 12.63%. And 228 of that has come from dividends, and the rest has come from actually the price of the stocks increasing, and I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, basically, because I have an average yield in my portfolio of 4.02%, we're looking at around $736 per year of passive income in like cash flow from the dividends. So this is based on the forward annual dividend yield. And actually, because a lot of the stocks that I have some amount of dividend growth, this number will increase basically without even me putting more money into the account. So this number increases when I buy more dividend paying stocks because I now have more stocks that pay dividends, but this number also increases as those companies just naturally increase their dividends. So it's really nice to see this number always growing all the time. But yeah, basically, if you just divide that by 12, then I'm looking at around $61 per month of passive income. Now you can see here it is it's not exact like a lot of the companies pay quarterly, some pay monthly, so it's kind of a mix, but this is kind of the average monthly that I can just get a baseline about how much this really is to me. So looking at the sector pie chart, biggest section right now is actually real estate. For a long time, it was utilities for me, and I think real estate is going to keep growing for me because there's a lot of great buys, but I don't want to put all of my money into one sector. I try to split it at least into two when I'm buying, it's just a personal preference. And so I'm looking here at growing some financials today because I think there's also a good opportunity there. And if you just want to get a good idea of my holdings, you can just pause and check that out. So let's jump into the portfolio here and take a look. I was saying before that a lot of the increase in my portfolio has come from the stock price appreciation. So let's take a look at that quickly. You can see here, for example, this is when we organize the biggest winners. Some of the banks, actually all of the banks are at the top. I bought a lot of these like when they were like down at the bottom last year of that little crash that we had. So you can see here like 77, 126. These, if you add up all of these, this is most of the money that's coming in. And I also track all my lifetime dividends that I've received. So a lot of these companies you can see like, for example, TD, I'm up $126 on the stock price, and then I'm up, they've paid me $10.27 since I've owned them in dividends as well. And you see this is a pattern for a lot of the companies that I've just done pretty well based on just the market conditions that we've had in the last year. But I'll switch this back to so we have the biggest portfolio, or the biggest holdings at the top. This is the view that I like looking at the most. And yeah, in here, I'm looking to add firstly to H&R Real Estate. Let's take a look at the Sparkline here. Their current price right now is $16. My average price is below that, so I'm actually up, but I'm going to be adding more money in. When we look here at the Sparkline, let's pull it up for HR. So looking at the 5 years, we're getting some really solid recovery. I'm banking on the fact that this is going to keep going. It might not, but that's my own decision. And so I think I want to make up this spread that we have here, which is still quite a few percent if we can get back to that level. And they're paying a healthy dividend of 4.31%, which is above my average, which is great. This is going to pull up my average just a little bit every time I buy one of these stocks. And the other one that I'm looking at is in the financial sector. So it is down, where is it? Here, MFC, Manulife Financial. These guys have been doing pretty well, and they have a little bit of a dip here. I bought down here at the bottom, and I'm going to buy again today. Again, their yield is above my average yield. My average right now is 4.02%, and so this is going to also pull up my average. We might not see it because I probably won't buy enough to bump it up to that 0.1%, but we'll take a look anyways at the end of the video. But these guys, at one point I was up like 40% or something because I had bought them down here, and then I bought them again, and I'm just kind of averaging in. And so I'm going to be seeing a smaller and smaller unrealized gain here. because now I'm buying more shares at a higher price, but I still think it's a good opportunity for me. And also, if anything, I'm just buying in for a good yield, and that's just going to do me wonders anyways in my cash flow. So yeah, let's jump into Wealthsimple Trade and jump into my tax-free savings account where I'm buying and selling all of these stocks. Let's take a quick run through here. You can see in the last day, I'm down 1%. Ouch, down $250. This isn't really to be concerned because like it just jumps up and down all the time because we have a general upward trend. Actually, here in the last week, we're down 1%, but here we go. In the last month, we're up 2%. In the last 3 months, we're up 8%. And in the last year, which is the same as the all-time for me, we're up 13%. So the general trend is going up. We have little dips along the way. And I'm trying to take those as a little bit of buying opportunities for more stocks. So anyways, guys, Wealthsimple Trade is a really awesome trading platform in Canada. There's no fees that you pay on the commissions, and it's a really nice user face. It's what I like. So if you'd like to try it yourself as well, there's a link in the description below. And anyways, let's jump right in and start buying some of these shares. So let's go for HR.UN first. This is the real estate company. And yeah, they're pretty much flat today, and that's fine. I'm not buying them based on their price so much today, but more in the long-term trend that we have going on here. So with these guys, I'd like to pick up 9. That's going to put me right around $144. And I like to just do a market buy. You can squeeze out like a couple cents here and there, like a fraction of a percent or something with a limit buy. But I just find it's good enough for me. If I was spending thousands of dollars or something in these transactions, then I would maybe be more interested in that. But just spending $100 or something, yeah, it's for the convenience of a market buy. It's fine. So anyways, here the other one I wanted to pick up today was Manulife Financial, and with these guys, I just wanted to pick up 5. So that's going to put me right around 126, and I should have enough money to make that. Let's see if that'll go through. Yes, perfect. So let's jump right back into the Google Sheet and go log these transactions in the Transactions tab. So first of all, we had HR.UN. Let's type that correctly. Nope, TSEHR.UN. It's always best to use the ticker here. I've got a little reminder here reminding myself that I should be doing that. It just works so much better. Anyways, today is May 31st, 2021. With these guys, I bought 9 shares, and I just checked in Wealthsimple Trade. The actual price that I paid was exactly $16 per share, and I didn't pay any trading fees, and I paid in Canadian dollars. The other one was TSEMFC, so again, May 31st, 2021. And these guys I bought 5, and just checking in Wealthsimple Trade, I also just paid $25.30 per share. And there was no trading fees, and I paid in Canadian dollars. So that's it. Once those are in, I'm just going to jump back into the summary tab and just double check what has changed. Specifically, I'm looking here at the annual dividend income. Before we were sitting at $736, and now we're sitting at $748. So that's an increase of about $12 per year. Doesn't sound like much. It's about $1 a month. But really, this is just going up. I'm doing this about every 2 times per week approximately, and like I said at the beginning of the video, it's also just going to grow naturally without even my inputs as the stocks, as the companies decide to hopefully increase their dividend payouts in the future. So yeah, it's really nice to see this number growing, and what I'm doing with this is I'm just always reinvesting it back in, like just lumping it in with my deposits and just buying more and more shares. I don't use a dividend reinvestment program because right now it's not available in Wealthsimple Trade, but pretty much doing that and getting to pick exactly which ones I want to add in when they present themselves as good opportunities to buy. So that's I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you like these kind of updates, make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video, and also just drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. So guys, thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one.